This week, ABC 10 News got a first-hand look at how the National City Police Department is cracking down on human trafficking and prostitution, an $800 million industry in San Diego County. It comes as the DA's office rolls out a new warning to anybody looking to pay for sex. South Bay reporter Danny Miskell drove along with officers to see how they're working to make National City a safer place.
I'm at the intersection of 7th Street and Roosevelt Avenue, and this is where thousands of drivers pass through every single day. It also brings along people that are specifically looking to solicit sex from women who are typically standing on this corner right here behind me. This is where I saw undercover officers bust the very first woman in their operation. A woman in a red dress lingers on Roosevelt Avenue.
She did try to talk to that guy on the bike.
That's what stood out to this National City police detective.
A lot of times they'll be standing either on the corner or actually like in the roadway in the intersection, and they'll be like waving at cars. They'll be twerking, they'll be dancing. Looks like she's just kind of working the corner.
We are not identifying the detective because he often goes undercover, directing other undercover officers to where the sex workers are.
Looks like northbound 200 Roosevelt. She's in the street, actually.
This woman got into a car with an undercover officer, and the detective tells me she offered to perform oral sex for just $20.
She ultimately didn't want to talk to me or provide me any information that would lead me to believe that she's a victim today. So she's going to be going to jail and booked for prostitution.
The detective tells me the typical going rate for oral sex is around $80. Full service sex is around $120. The district attorney says a pimp's quota each night is to make $1,500. She says pimps typically have about 4 women working the streets at a time to try and reach that number. That means, at a minimum, each woman needs to find at least 3 to 4 people to have sex with a night.
So I think it's important from that perspective, right? We're getting these girls out of a situation where they otherwise wouldn't be able to get themselves out of due to manipulation or force or fraud. But then also, right, it's a neighborhood. You know, we have businesses, we have a school, we have families walking around. Like, families and children shouldn't be subjected to seeing scantily clad women, walking through the street. It's just not appropriate.
The detective says National City is a part of a larger West Coast circuit for sex trafficking. The women are moved around every week from Orange County, Los Angeles, Las Vegas, and every time they circle back to San Diego, the most popular stop is on the edge of San Diego and National City, on Dalbergia Street, also known as the Blade. It's a term that refers to any area where street prostitution happens.
It's going to be on Dalbergia.
Riding with the detective, we drove through the Blade multiple times, and it's here we saw women and even one pimp get busted. So how did National City become the hub for prostitution? I asked National City Mayor Ron Morrison.
You go back to the 60s and 70s, and we have the mile of cars now. This area was called the mile of bars. And so you had a whole string of bars all up through here. And so there was a lot of prostitution involving, and it was all with the Navy and during the Vietnam War era.
Then in 2022, Mayor Morrison says prostitution increased here after the Safer Streets for All Act made loitering for prostitution easier. The law was meant to prevent discriminatory arrests, but it backfired. District Attorney Summer Stephan helped repeal that law. And since January, she's charged 151 pimps and sex buyers in just 4 months.
So the overwhelming goal is to go after the people pulling the strings and the people who are the traffickers and the people who are lining the pocket of the traffickers, who are the criminal buyers.
District Attorney Summer Stephan says in the past 3 years, she's prosecuted nearly 200 cases in the South Bay. Of the cases, half were in National City.
Our approach is not to prosecute this prostituted person, because we know no one grows up to say, this is what I want to do for a living, to be sexually abused.
Stephan says the women who are being trafficked are sometimes as young as 12 to 13 years old. But detectives say the majority are in their 20s. Arresting the women is a form of protection by separating them from their pimps.
In order to help them accept services, to begin the diversion and the services to extract them from this very dangerous life.
Detectives say they rotate undercover stings, going after pimps, buyers, and the women on different nights. Police say on the nights they go after the women, they're able to use their phones to trace conversations back to their pimps.
Because a lot of that data is going to be on their phones, and we can't do that investigation without a proper probable cause legal arrest.
On this ride-along, it became clear to me how effective and meaningful this operation was.
More often than not, these girls do have pimps that are forcing them to do this, coercing them to do this, and so we would like to take them out of that life.
This is the billboard that District Attorney Summer Stephan just put up. It's overlooking Dalbergia Street, which is just one street over. And it warns that authorities know there are people going over there to solicit sex. And that is exactly where they're planning to make more arrests. In National City, Danny Miskol, ABC 10 News.
Danny covers the South Bay communities of National City, Chula Vista, and San Isidro. If you live there and have a story she should look into, scan the QR code or email her at the address on your screen.